In today's episode, we're discussing Rockstar games, developers of Grand Theft Auto who got hacked, PlayStation gets a new dashboard, Roblox rolls out new safety measures, and we talk the new Evercade Nexus. Dreamcast gets a DVD add-on, and more PlayStation 6 handheld rumors. Welcome to the Focus on Gaming podcast, episode 131. Good evening, gents. How are we doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, good here as well.
That is very in sync. I like it.
We have been practicing, me and Duncan.
Oh,
Well, ever since I brought him back from the dead,
that's
our
it.
souls are intertwined.
You've been syncing your periods. I like it. Well done.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what have we been playing?
Well, I've been playing. I'll go first. Believe it or not, I've been playing a game that wasn't on Game Pass, isn't on Steam, just a normal game that I bought on Xbox. It's not a brand new game, and I think it was on PlayStation originally. But anyway, it's called Viewfinder. It's about 3 years old now, and it is a puzzle game, like a first-person puzzle game, where you have these little worlds where you get either a picture given to you or you can take pictures, and then you can use those pictures, and whatever in the picture appears in the level. So you can make holes in fences with an archway, or if you need two of something, you can take a picture of it and then place the picture somewhere else and have two of the thing. And it's got lots of other things, with batteries that power things, and things that you stand on to open doors, or power batteries that you're teleporters and all this kind of things. But it's just absolutely fantastic. I've been wanting to play it for years, and I've heard that it was a short game, relatively short, but it's always been, I've been like, I'll get it when it's cheap, and I've never got around to it. And then I saw it was only about £3, I think, something like that.
Can't go
And I
wrong.
was like, oh, I'll get that.
Mm.
Absolutely brilliant. Lovely. If you love puzzle games, it is superb. It is shortish. I think I've completed it now and gone back and done a load of achievements in probably 4 hours, maybe 5 at most, but probably I think about 4 hours. And some of the puzzles are a little easy. There's 5 chapters basically, and each chapter has between 10 and 20 levels, which some of them can take 20 seconds to do. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I bought it on sale. As I said, it was about £3. If you can get it cheap, it'll be one of the best experiences you get. If it costs you £20 or £30, yeah, maybe not. But for £3, absolute bargain. And my 8-year-old, actually, I was really, really impressed with him. He completed it all by himself.
Oh, bless him.
And some of them really hard. I was doing it, some of the levels with him to start with, and he was getting them before me. So a bit embarrassing, but but then he got ahead of me and completed it without me, and then wanted to tell me what happens, because it's got a story, a narrative through it. Like you're in a VR simulation in the future when the world's dying, kind of thing. And there's something in this VR simulation that can help you or help the world or something. Anyway, I won't spoil the ending, but it might be a really sad ending. It might be a really happy ending. We don't.
Or
really.
both.
Well, yeah, could be. But no. So yeah, for the £3, it's a 10 out of 10. If you get it less than a tenner, it's an 8 or 9 out of 10. If you get it full price, if it's like 20 or 30 quid, bit short. But yeah,
worth checking out. Martin,
that's what I've been playing.
what have you been playing?
Been playing. So today I tried out Super Meat Ball 3D. which is on Game Pass.
Oh yes.
I only done how many? I think I only did like 11 or 12 levels, so I played it for like 20 minutes. Just pretty good. I don't think I've reached the hard levels yet. There's been some that have been quite tricky, but none that have been like stupidly hard. But
Yeah, because I got to the final to the boss on the first world, so they can't be that hard.
yeah, I've
on the
seen
boss.
that is unlocked now. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, what I like, I don't mind games that are difficult when you respawn right there next to where you are, because I got the patience to just. It's games where you die and then you got to do about another 20 minutes of something you've just done, and that's what I don't like. So it's a game that I'm expecting it to get more difficult, but so far so good. Randomly, I'm playing Championship Manager 0203 as well.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm emulating it from my Legion. I can't remember what it's called now. Legion Goer. Yeah. It's not the PC version. It was the Xbox version. So back in the day, like in the late 90s, early 2000s, usually it was like PC, and then the original Xbox. Obviously, I guess it was powerful enough to have some sort of Championship Manager game on it. Considering it's almost 25 years old, it's got so much information. They've got like Western Supermare on there. You can click on there and you can click on players. And so I decided to randomly, I don't know what possessed me, but I just, for some reason, I was like, I feel like playing a Championship Manager game. And I was having a look at ones I could potentially emulate, and then I thought, I'll do this one because it's Xbox.
So I suppose a lot of the youngsters might not know that Championship Manager is based, or the one that you're talking about is the predecessor to Football Manager, but it used to be, was it IDAS who published it, I think? And Sports Interactive had a falling out with them.
I think the one I'm doing is Sports Interactive, the one I'm on.
Yeah, so Sports Interactive used to make it, and
Yeah.
it was loved, universally loved. And then they had a falling out, and so IDAS got another developer to make Championship Manager 4, which was universally hated. And Sports Interactive self-published Football Manager 4. And that was loved. And ever since then, Sports Interactive, they self-published for a few years, and then they linked up with Sega. I don't know, I think it must have been about 10 years ago. And Sega have published it since then.
I don't know what it is. Like, I've never really got into like the newer like manager games.
So complex.
I just prefer the retro ones. So, like, I have tried like Foot Manager, but like I used to play a lot of manager games. Like, not just I used to play LMA Manager when that was on like PlayStation 2. I think there was like one game where you would see you would go and meet the player if you wanted to buy them, and then they would have like a little meeting with them, and you could like. My friend, we used to play it together. My friend was like, "We'll lowball them." Because he was like, "They'll come back," and I was like, and then they were like, "Yeah, you're taking the mix," sort of thing, and then they would just leave, and we're like, "Oh, they won't let us negotiate now." I was like, that was an awful idea, and then he was like, "Yeah, they'll come forward."
You had to come in at about 95% of what you thought they'd be, because otherwise, if you came in at 70%, they'd be like, "Nope," and walk out. But nowadays, you have like the recent Football Managers. You have to like look after them, and sort of, they have emotional responses and all this the players do, and you have to talk to them, and it's just like, no, I just want to go, that's a really good player, plop him in this position and see if he wouldn't. But yeah, they're so complicated now, which is, of course, Football Manager 26 is out now, I believe, and yeah, it's on Game Pass if you want it. And I think they've got both versions, the console version and the PC version. console version.
What I like about the retro versions as well is that you can get players who you know. So like I signed Wayne Rooney. I was like, because he's only 16 on it. And I look like I'm like, oh, look at this guy spotting out talent, but they just don't know that I'm 25 years from the future.
If you want to go way back, Championship Manager 93 by Domark Software, which you can get for free on Internet Archive, that was an awesome game. That's the only one I ever played.
Oh no, you see, Championship Manager sort of up, because basically all it was between Championship Manager 3 releasing and Championship Manager 4 and Football Manager 4 coming out was basically updates. It stayed the same engine, and that engine was brilliant. And you used to get editors that were mods, and they were free. Nowadays, you can get editors if you pay an extra £8.
Yeah.
So you can edit players and import new updates and all this kind of thing. And so it's technically it has got better, but I prefer give me anything from Championship Manager 3 to like Football Manager 6 or whatever it was. I don't know. But yeah, I remember playing, I think it was 99, 2000, I think, many times. So good. Such a good game. So who was your star player?
What now? Oh, Christian Vieri. It seems to be. I know he was pretty good back then, but he wasn't like there were better players. But for some reason, it's just prolific for me. But not for the whole game, but I do cheat a little bit sometimes. I go and add a manager, and I'll just go in because you can find players. So like I'll go in Christian Vieri, 2 weeks fine, and then you can put a reason. You can put no reason or whatever. So I say no reason, and he'll like complain, and then I'll give him another 2 weeks for unprofessional behaviour for complaining about. And then then he'll be like, "Oh, you just want me out of the club." And I'll be like, "Yeah, you just accept the contract that have a random bloke sending you over at the moment." So, yeah, probably him. But yeah, I'm Celtic at the moment. I don't know why I'm Celtic. I'm not particularly that fond of Celtic in real life, but I decided to be them. Probably because it's quite easy. There's only one other really good team in the Scottish. So, but yeah, we're top at the moment. We're still in the Champions League as well, or whatever that the equivalent that was. And
there's nothing quite like getting somebody from the sort of lower leagues up to the top and eventually getting them in Europe.
Yeah, I was thinking potentially of maybe seeing how low I could go, but
the way I used to cheat was with the editors. I used to create like a player of my own name. And their potential would always be out of the park. It was be massive, and so I'd be like, yeah, I'll sign that person that's currently on 2s across the board, but within a year it'd be like running rings around Ronaldo. It's great. It's fantastic. Love those games.
I suppose I better tell you what I've been playing.
Have you ever been a Football Manager fan?
I played it on the Domark version, but that was all. I was more of a FIFA fan, old school, not new. So
FIFA Manager?
No, actual playing.
Was it Manager mode they used to have? Well, they still have, don't they?
Not a fan.
Not a fan. It's not particularly good, is it?
No.
I think Manager mode is just career mode, isn't it? They had the player mode, didn't they, where you could play as a player?
Well, yeah, you either have it where you're just a player, where you have it where you're the manager, and as a manager, you can do it where you don't actually play the games.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it is a manager mode, but you can play it as normal, yeah. And yeah, it'd be like, oh, I've lost a few games here. I tell you what, I'll just play one on amateur. 10-0! Yay! Suddenly, the board quite like you.
All automated.
What have you been playing, Tom?
Well, a few things actually. Because I just I made a list, but a few extra things have come to my mind. So I found International Tennis Open, which is a CDI game. I found it on Steam, and I've been playing that on my son's Steam Deck. I have to say they've massacred it. I mean, there's no cut screen like FMV video. There's no digitized voices, no commentary. So for once, the CDI version is by far the best version. I've not played the actual PC version yet, but yeah. However, because of the controls, you can actually play a decent game of tennis on it, and it's been quite fun.
With the CDI, to have all things like FMV and a lot of things, you had to have the video add-on. Do you think that's probably why they don't have the FMV in the game?
No, because even your basic graphics card could do that back in the day on a PC. So I don't know. I don't know what the reason is behind it, but as a game to play, it's better on the Steam Deck than it is on the CDI because you can actually control the damn thing and hit the ball.
The controller is pretty dire.
Well, for those that don't remember our episode on the CDI only could do one button action at a time. So you could move the character, but then you had to let go and press the action button to hit the ball. So that's why it became impossible to play. Whereas obviously on Steam Deck, you can do everything at once. It's great, but it's just missing those extra things that make it really, really great. So, which is a shame. So, and the controls have to be mapped to make it work, but it's all good. Other to that, I've been playing Fortnite, the new season. Same shit, different day.
Yeah, but they've got Looney Tunes in it. You can eventually, if you get to level 85, you can get Bugs Bunny.
I know, and I am working towards getting Bugs Bunny. Don't you worry.
Yeah, no. It's trying to find games that I can suffer for that amount of time.
Well,
I swear, since the last one, that they've made it harder to level up.
Are they all on it? The Looney Tunes characters, or was it just Bugs Bunny?
Well, you can buy Daffy Duck. What's Babs Bunny? Is his girlfriend?
Lola.
Is it Lola? Okay, yeah, her. And I think you can get. I think I might have seen Tweety Pie as a sidekick. I'm not sure.
Tiny. Be hard to shoot your Tweety Pie.
And there's also Toy Story coming to Fortnite as well. I don't know how.
Well, Disney is an investor of Epic Games.
Yeah, but Disney also, other than Star Wars, obviously, can you see them allowing Mickey Mouse to have a gun in his hand?
I don't know, maybe a cartoon gun of some kind. But I know that the Disney characters have been in Fortnite, and they're coming back to Fortnite. So watch this space, I guess.
In the Simpsons, they were on Fortnite, weren't they?
Yeah, I've got Homer Simpson. Yeah.
Are they Disney? I don't know. They're on Disney Plus.
Simpsons are, well, they were Fox, who Disney do own, or Fox TV, and but they're not something that it's their first party, Disney's first party stuff. I can't imagine them. Yeah, I think it's Pixar, isn't it, that they'll probably allow.
Toy Story Pixar, isn't it? So
yeah, at the moment there's Buzz Lightyear, which you can buy apparently. You get Emperor Zurg. You can get the Toy Story alien as a sidekick. Oh, you can get the Pixar pizza truck that's in every single movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's in there apparently.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Be checking that out. And the final game that I've been playing is Batman Arkham Knight, which I absolutely love. It's such a great game. So it just hasn't aged at all. So really been enjoying that. And that's me.
Isn't that Robin Arkham Knight?
He might be in it, but I've been playing as Batman. So don't know.
No,
I know.
You know the story then. Am I spoiling it for you here?
No, I just can't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, I think the Arkham Knight is one of the former Robins, isn't it?
I can't remember. But it's enjoyable. Put it that way.
Yeah, it's a great game. Great game.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's that one. So let's move on to a bit of gaming news. He says his notes stopped working. So Rockstar Games, the developer of Grand Theft Auto, got hacked, and they
But
refused to. Well, go on.
but we must say they didn't. There was no stealing of GTA 6 or no
Unfortunately.
videos or anything like that. Not like last time where there was alpha gameplay footage.
Mm. That would have been good though.
Well, apparently they have said. I think is it around now that the media stuff that they're going to start releasing is meant to be coming out. So everyone thinks that trailer 3 is about to land anytime this month, which we are halfway through the month at the moment. So you never know. Or maybe this is just their way of keeping themselves in the news.
Could be, yeah. Well, apparently they got they tried to blackmail them for $200,000, which they declined to pay, and everything was released. All this information was released, but like you said, it's not that interesting.
It was
So,
not exciting stuff.
no.
Yeah, it's just like, oh no, you got some business stuff of ours. Okay. It just
Even if they like did get something like big secret in the game, like who cares? Yeah. If they released the name of the main character or something, like
yeah,
that's not
exactly. It would be like a lot of people nowadays are getting to the point where they're like, do you know what? These things where it's some grainy video that comes out that shows some pre-alpha video of a game. So I don't want to see that because that isn't anything. Now sometimes developers go the opposite way, like Watch Dogs, where it was, it looks years ahead of its time, and when the game came out, it was like, oh, so that was a complete lie, that video. But we know that the alpha footage that we saw in videos probably 2 years ago now were nothing like the end game.
I reckon they could just like make some fake stuff for the hackers, and then the hackers can release it, make it like I don't know, like PS2 graphics, and people are like, "Oh my god!"
Just put a folder in there saying GTA 6
top secret.
top
Please
secret.
do not open.
It's an MP4, and that's all that's in there. Like, wow.
What was that scene on Jurassic Park where he tries to get into the computer and he goes, You can put that in there. No.
Yeah, no, that would be funny.
Mm.
It's I love looking at Easter egg finders on YouTube, and the ones that are anti-piracy stuff that people have is quite funny. But you'll find actually some of the anti-piracy stuff, some people will actually look for a piracy version so they could like experience whatever it is. Like there was things like Serious Sam where an unkillable, really powerful lobster machine gun thing would follow you around, and you wouldn't be able to kill it. And people would come onto the forums and moan about it. And they'd be like, I can't get past this pink lobster thing. They're like, oh, okay, maybe you should buy the game. I love those. But yeah, no, still no GTA news, and that's the only thing that we want from Rockstar right now.
I think that's not going to come out until more like October, something like that. We're not going to
Well, it's meant to be coming out in November, so
I still think it's going to be late.
Just a little bit off course. I will bring it back, but it's kind of Grand Theft Auto related. But I saw that Fable. There was rumours about that being delayed because they're worried about it coming out in the same time as GTA 6. So
makes sense.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm really looking forward to Fable, but if it comes out the same week as GTA 6, I know which one I'm probably going to prioritise. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's been rumours that it was it's been in trouble various times, and it's going to be delayed and all this kind of thing. So, yeah, it's thing is, do they go for releasing it before GTA 6 and hope that people buy it in preparation for GTA 6, or do they just wait till next year and go, yeah, we'll just wait until people are fed up with GTA 6? Well, that'd be a long time.
That'd take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people still play GTA 5. And that came out about
13 years ago,
ago.
didn't it? Something like that. I think was it 2013, I think? GTA 5? I've got to look it up now. I'm pretty sure it was.
There'll be a bigger gap between the Fable games, though, won't there, than the GTA games? Will there?
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 2013. What Fable 3 came out. Yeah, probably. Well, it was an Xbox 360 game, so probably would have been 2010, 2011. Fable 3. Fable 3, blimey, yeah, 2010, 16 years ago.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've seen all the trailers. It's got Richard Ayoade as a giant.
Yeah.
But there is gameplay footage of it out. Looks like a Fable game. There you go.
Whatever news have we got? I feel bad for taking us off course.
Roblox?
I'll take us off course again. Trump's just insulted the Pope and produced an AI photo of himself as Christ. Now that's off course. Anyway, moving back to the news in gaming. Roblox rolls out new safety measures for kids. So they have got 3 tiers that they're releasing. One is for under 9s.
They've got 3 tiers. They're the ones that the children who've been caught by paedophiles are crying.
Yeah. They've got the under 9s, which is Roblox Kids, Roblox Select, which is 9 to 15, and Roblox Normal, which is 16 plus. So all the pedos are going to the under 9s, and
it's like, here's your target.
Put them all together for you.
Yeah. It features in a distinct in-app background for easy recognition of the account type. It limits access to certain games, mild content maturity labels, 3-step selection process, disables all communication. This is all on the under 9s. I'm still trying to figure out how you stop younger kids accessing the older type, but essentially there's parental controls, and the parents can block individual games, manage direct chat settings, and so on and so on. But let's face it, most parents don't give a fufty and will just let their kids go and download the proper version.
This is my point. It's so easy. Any tech, and I've said this many times before, not for a long while on this podcast, but all it takes is for somebody to sit with a piece of technology, whether it's a games console, whether it's a new game or something, just sit with it and set it up for the children. The amount of people, dads on gaming dads, that go, oh, well, you know, oh, my kid was doing this. I'm like, well, why haven't you got, parental controls are on Nintendo, on Sony, on Microsoft devices? They will cut off communications for children. They will cut off adding people. They will cut off sending pictures or doing all this kind of thing. They will cut off seeing online created items. Just takes people to just look and take 5-10 minutes to set these things up. If you don't know, ask somebody.
Just laziness. That's what it is.
My boy's 8 years old, and the only messages he's ever got on Xbox are from me, because I'm the only person that I've allowed to send him messages.
Yeah.
Even his brother can't send him messages.
I think with a lot of stuff, like parenting is the main prevention, isn't it, in terms of how to and I know, like, again, not going too much off topic, but like you see stuff about social media and how they should be doing more to protect children. But then you think, well, if you just, as a parent, if you just prevented your child from going on social media, or limited their access, then there's certain things that you could do. My son, he's only 4 at the moment, so he's not really into games. But I think, like, if I was gonna, I'll just get him like a Wii U or something. Can't go on the internet on that. You know, plenty of good games on the Wii U. Get the game in.
There was an article today that said that the Australian social media rules are failing. I think it's over 60% of youngsters that were spoken to said they were still accessing the same things on the same accounts, which when you talk about social media, people think Facebook, but that also includes gaming as well. And obviously we know the UK is backed out of anything like a ban, and they're going for more education. Can't even get kids to listen in school. You want them to listen to the government? No chance. So yeah, it's but
the main thing I think it is parents, and parents need to not be going, oh well, I don't know, or don't know, oh don't know, oh I don't know. I'm not really a techie person. You can read.
Yeah.
You have the ability to read, and do you know what? If you don't know how to read, ask somebody who can.
Yeah.
Because if you can set up an Xbox, or if your child can, you should be able to set up parental controls.
But then if you have that much lack of knowledge on something, why would you let your child go on something that you don't really know?
I still remember I met somebody who worked in a local game when GTA 5 came out, and he said, I'll have mums coming in and they'll be there with their 8-year-old, 10-year-old or whatever, and they'll say this is an 18 to the parent, and the parent will go, oh yeah, but he really wants to play it, and he used to say, it does have torture, male rape, obviously a lot of nudity, swearing, violence. Oh yeah, he really wants to play it. He tells me he really wants to. Like, what more can you do?
But then also the other side of this is, aside from complete stupidity by a lot of parents and laziness, which I think is a massive thing in this in this day and age, what would you have put in place to change the approach? Because if schools are presenting, we know that schools are presenting the tools to come in after school and listen to professionals that know what they're talking about, to give them the tools to do the things, to give them the QR codes to the apps, and parents are either not coming or saying, oh, it's a load of old shit, whatever. What would you have changed? How would you do it different? I mean, for me, my kids have got on there, they've got Family Link, so that does all the times on their devices. We've got Family Nest, which is the tracking device, so I know where they are at all times. Gaming wise, it's relatively restricted, and I monitor all their chat accounts on their gaming. So I don't know, what would you do different?
In terms of different, I think, like I said, it's laziness. It doesn't matter what you put in with some parents; they'll just be like, "Oh, well, I'll let them have autonomy." So, well, don't, because they're they're 8 years old or whatever. But I mean, in this country, obviously, we've got now the Online Safety Act, which means to access a lot of websites, not necessarily porn and all that kind of stuff, but even things like Discord, Reddit, things like that. To access all subreddits on Reddit, you have to prove your age now. And the thing is, it is so simple to put these kind of things on as default with things like Xbox. Oh, you want to look at the store and 18 rated games. Well, you've got to buy them. So if you want to see these and play these, then you need to give us a credit card.
But Game Pass, they bought something in, don't they, where you have to prove your age. because I had to do something where I had to do.
That was just Xbox. That was when the Online Safety Act came in.
Okay.
That was just general, because if you didn't do that, because my wife currently
Yeah,
can
you
only
can
see
play.
things that are up to like age 9 or
So
something.
she's playing like Bluey and
Yeah, so that's all she gets recommended now. No, but I mean, a lot of them, it's not credit card details. You don't have to give it. It's mostly one of these ones where you hold your phone up, you look to the left, you look to the right.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that people have been using Norman Reedus on Death Stranding to bypass. But there are various things. Will people use them? No, not always. And you'll get the parents who are just like, oh, you need to bypass that. Here, I'll show you, or I'll do it for you, and you can go on and play.
Mum, can I
this
borrow your
scary horror
face?
game. Just get a knife. But yeah, it is frustrating when I see these articles about people who have had £1,000 spent on FIFA or whatever. I'm like, and sometimes it is just the kid has been mad sneaky, stealing and sneaking it in. But then other times it's like, well, I let him use my account. Why?
Those stories are like unrealistic, though, aren't they? Because they're like usually it's like the mum or the dad next to their child, and they're all like, like laughing and stuff. They're like, my son spent £22,000 on Roblox or something like that, and I'd be like, I would not be there, like just laughing about it if it was my child or my son stole my credit card and I got loads of PS5s delivered to me. But
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I tell my wife, isn't it? Oh, I've got the ROG Xbox LIX. Oh no, I can't send it back now.
oh, Harry, have you bought a Xbox LIX again on my credit card? Oh,
Worse, but my boy really wants one now as well for his birthday. And I was like, even the cheap one's 500 quid. And he went, is that a lot? Yes, that's a lot. And so I had to do some comparisons of things, and it normally involved because we're moving things like, we're buying you a cabin bed. We could get 2 for the price of that. Oh, all right. But
my children don't really know the concept of money that well at the moment. So, sorry, going off a bit, of course. But I work from home quite a lot, and they'll come over and they want me to do it, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I've got to work. And they're like, why do you got to work? And I say that I've got to work for money. And then they say, oh, why do you need money? And then I say about all the stuff. And then my little boy came over and he found like 21p on the floor, and he was like, there you go. He was like, you don't need to work now today. I was like,
and now I've got to go back to work.
I thought that will not.
You had the time of me saying that sentence.
Oh, that's cute though. I like that.
Yeah, but clueless. I had to.
See a penny, pick it up, and all day long you'll have good luck. But you won't.
My son finishes soon. He's doing his GCSEs. I think Duncan, your stepson, is doing the same. And well, I said to him, "You got it all coming, mate. I tell you, you need to buckle down now." So
GCSEs are I don't want to sort of anybody that's listening that is doing that kind of thing, but they are the easy ones. You've got to start working hard when you go up a level, and then when you go up there, okay, you can lie in bed until midday if you want.
They call GCSEs anymore? They call something else now, aren't they?
No, they're still GCSEs, yeah.
Oh, I thought they don't get A's and B's and stuff anymore.
No, they get 1 to 9.
Okay, I knew something changed.
Yeah, so a 9 is top, and
you guys did GCSEs, so you didn't do O levels.
Yeah, no, we're not that old. Although I was one of the first years to actually do them. Yeah, literally that when I was sort of in year 8, I think it was. They were saying about it all changing, and it was like, obviously at that point, I was like,
I don't know what I did. I did GCSEs, but I was one of the first sort of our age to do MVQ, I think it was, or something like that.
GMVQs.
That's it. Yeah.
That was literally our. I remember our year. That it was like a tester for them. They did them as a limited test.
Yeah.
And they did do them at my school, but not many people did them.
No.
Well, I think there's not even MVQ. Well, yeah, is there MVQ still?
I have no idea.
God, we're talking about stuff that really, really people, any country but this one, we go, what?
What?
There's a lot of letters which are different courses and different qualifications to get in this country.
If you're listening to this and you're not from the UK,
yeah,
you've switched off now.
Yeah. Let's talk about a new console.
Well, I got to GTA grade 6.
I can't get me around the numbers. Yeah, I'm still all the A's and
so-
B's. Anyway, Evercade have released the Nexus, which is a new premium handheld retro gaming console. It's launching in October, so it's not quite out yet. It features a 5.89-inch screen, dual analog sticks, Wi-Fi 6, retail for £169. It's the most powerful Evercade so far. It plays 32-bit and 64-bit games. It even includes the EverSync local multiplayer, very similar to what you used to be able to do on the Nintendo DS and the PlayStation Vita, if I remember rightly. So yeah, it supports everything backwards compatible. So all the Evercade library. But it looks like we're going to start getting some 64-bit games or more 64-bit games for the Nexus. So you're talking Dreamcast, Atari Jaguar, all that era of gaming, which is one of my favorites.
Dreamcast wasn't 64-bit, was it?
Well, no, it was 128-bit, wasn't it?
And let's face it, the Jaguar wasn't either, was it? It was just 2 times 32.
It was advertised as such. Yes.
The Nintendo 64 was.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean that was shit, so we won't worry about that.
It was not.
It
I
was.
mean, 5.89, so basically a 6-inch screen.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a beast, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if I like it or not. I'm not sure.
It's very square.
Is it hackable though? That's the question.
Well, I think these things they do like to I say inadvertently, they do like to go, no, it's not hackable, but it does have a USB-C port. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Like the PlayStation thing, wasn't it? Where they had the controllers were USB, so you could just stick a USB in it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they have the hardware in there to emulate pretty much anything. So, yeah, I'm sure somebody will hack it within about 3 hours of it being brought out.
Obviously, we had the Evercade, one of the Evercade team come on. We did an interview. They were meant to be sending us things to review, but it never happened. So perhaps we said something to offend them. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll send us the Nexus. So if you're listening, put one in the post. That'd be great. But yeah, something different. Will you be buying one? Anyone?
No.
You know, October, isn't it? When's Grand Theft Auto 6 out?
Everything comes back to Grand Theft Auto 6. Yeah. It is just literally a year of everybody going, is it November yet? Is it November yet? You know.
No, yeah, I like retro gaming, so
I won't be buying one of these.
You won't.
See, I do, but the fact that they're so low powered, like the old retro things, means that playing them on handheld is just so good. Now, PC games are the exception, but yeah, I mean, if I could get a Mega Drive game, I only want to play it in handheld. Yeah, which obviously I do have a handheld, and I have a retro handheld as well. So, yeah, it's like why? Yeah, I've got a handheld that will play up to Dreamcast, excluding N64. So,
no one wants to play because it's rubbish.
Well, it's great if you like physical media. Then Evercade is fantastic. But I was an early adopter to digital, and I flipping love digital. I love the fact that I can sit on my sofa and play 3,000 different games without moving from my sofa, and then a year later peel myself off.
And what he doesn't tell you, viewers, his son is actually just a bitmap child, and he digitally created him as well.
Well, I certainly did create the data for it. Was it?
You certainly did.
Something like how much data is in one generation?
Really going off tangent now, aren't we? Jesus.
220,000 terabytes in one mail
Yeah, that one.
thing. Yes.
Do you know what? I've just had a really good idea for a game. They should make a
one
racing
sperm
game out of
contains
sperm.
37.5 megabytes of genetic information. I'm not even drunk and I'm talking about this kind of stuff.
Are they like living? Would you say they're a living thing? Sperm.
Oh, yeah, they swim.
Yeah, I mean, they're not living like, sort of the pro-life people aren't going to come along and say, don't do it in a sock.
What are they? Or like, would you say they're like tadpoles?
They're a single-celled organism, aren't they?
Hey, Tom, I want to know Tom's idea for a great game.
Yeah. I think they should make a racing game out of sperm.
What, you have to race to the egg?
Finish line is the egg.
Do you remember the intro to Look Who's Talking?
Yeah, like that.
Like that, yeah?
Yeah, with FMV video at the beginning.
Oh, right.
On your marks, get set, and then, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
You can have the sock level. Oh dear. And for all those people that play the
prison, you can have the prison level.
Yep. And for all those people that play the under 9 version of Roblox, you can have the pedo level. Yeah. So, oh god.
Oh no. Yeah. So
anyway,
well, yeah. I'm
back to
going to be clicking the explicit button this week.
Yeah.
Right, so
maybe we should cut that bit.
Nah.
Finally, there's more PS6 rumors. I know, but apparently they're working on this handheld. But apparently the developer units are out there in the open now. And there's going to be some announcements early 2027, but the price. So I don't know how true this is, but so essentially you're going to have the handheld, but the PS6 itself is going to be a separate add-on that's going to be announced later on, and the two will kind of combine, which is a way of them keeping the cost down, but also to circumvent, other issues that Trump has caused, which is many. So yeah, I don't know how true this is, but I think it sounds like a great idea. I'd love a handheld Sony device that allows you to play everything. So yeah, don't know. What do you think?
What, the PS6?
Yeah, the handheld. I think.
Yeah, I think if you could get something that, at the end of the day, there was Linus Tech Tips did a video about being mad at tech, and the one thing they said was, it's why Steam has been so successful is with their hardware is because they haven't worried about getting every single frame and sort of ray tracing running at 144 frames per second. They've just gone, right, let's make this a really good experience so it can play all the games that we've got. We're in a really good place with gaming. So what PlayStation need, make it as powerful as PS5 or PS5 Pro even. But don't worry about the extra frames per second. Yeah, make it so that it play, I don't know, 2K at 60 frames per second. Not necessarily 4K on a handheld screen, but prioritize battery life. Prioritize, the fact that people will make it still easy to develop for, and all this kind of thing. Prioritize those things so that the experience is good, not so somebody can zoom in on a picture and see that a tree is slightly more green, or you can see the lines on a leaf. Who cares? No one cares about that. What people want is a really good experience. And yeah, okay, if it looks pretty, it looks pretty. Great. But yeah, some of the best graphics does not mean the best game. There you go.
Duncan has spoken.
Yes.
Not a round of applause.
No. Interestingly, something I've just read, and to end the podcast, I would think, unless you guys have got anything else, is that the new head honcho Xbox has had boxes sent to well-known content creators with information about Project Helix.
Mhm.
So it includes merchandise, including a card that says "Thanks for your journey with us." There's also what it looks like. There's a T-shirt and other things in there, but it looks like Microsoft is further along in the development of the Project Helix console release, I guess you'd call it. And the fact they're starting off now, sending out these things to get people excited. So yeah, watch this space, but it looks like we're going to get something sooner than we expected, which is exciting. So
I could give a quick Super Mario Galaxy movie review.
Isn't it great?
It was great for kids. Is it better than the first one? Yeah.
No, definitely not.
No, not really.
My son went to watch that, but I didn't.
It is, it's good. If you're taking kids to go and see it, great. And it's not just got Mario characters in it, it's got Nintendo characters in it. So yeah, it's definitely one for the Nintendo fans and obviously the Mario fans. And it's got some great funny bits. Not as good as the original, but still a good watch. So don't listen to the 2 out of 5 reviews, but it's certainly it's not a classic. I preferred Zootropolis 2, I think.
Excuse me.
Zootropolis 2 was quite good.
It was. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
I haven't seen it. I've seen Zootropolis 1. Good.
So if anyone from the States is ever Zootopia.
Zootopia. I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger should have done that. Zootopia.
Apparently Starfield on PS5 is a bit buggy. So there you go.
There we are.
Yeah,
well,
that's all from me.
That's all from this week, I think. Yeah.
Right. Well,
Martin, are you going to be alive next week?
Hopefully. I plan on being alive.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you'll get better.
I revive.
It's the first time that it's been all 3 of us for a while, isn't it? Yay.
We've got an interview coming up soon, so we'll... do you think we're allowed to say anything? Yeah, we've got an interview. Something or other.
We've got interviews in the works, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
We won't announce
They're exciting. So, right. Like and subscribe and leave us a review. And, tell us how sad you are whenever Martin's dead. And again, if my brother's listening, you still haven't texted me the word. I'm not telling you.
Tell us what you think of my game idea.
Oh, what game idea was that?
The sperm
game.
Oh, the sperm game. Yes.
I'm going to get.
I don't want to talk to my brother about sperm.
I don't think he's asking your brother specifically. I think he's asking all the listeners.
Oh, I see.
That would be a bit.
I'm going to get AI to make that game, and I'm going to post it on our Facebook and Gaming Dads to see what people think.
Yeah. Don't tell them you made it. Just say I came across this game. What do people think?
Made by Duncan.
Well, it could be a shooter, couldn't it? And you could have a certain
maybe,
on the
and
side.
they could have like a DLC where if you win the race, you become the human, and that's a new game in itself. You just live your life.
Oh god, we do a sequel where you have to parent the child.
You have to catch it.
God. And on that note,
explicit. Right.
bye.
Bye.